शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। Hari Om, a very blissful Friday morning to all of you. Welcome to this beautiful, gorgeous, most auspicious, the most divine temple which is within our own selves. My loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of my Guru, Papa Swami Ramdas of Anandashram, Kanjangad, Kerala, and my beloved parents. Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Having offered our salutations to Bhagavad Pada Adi Shankaracharya, we have also prayed that we all should be able to put our 100% efforts in understanding Tattvabodha and implementing whatever we learn here. Tattvabodha, a Mahavakya from Vedanta. We must remember here, Tattvabodha is written by Adi Shankaracharya. The Mahavakyas are from Vedanta, but the other words are his own. So, Tattvabodha, he gives an explanation for this. Tat, what is that Tat? Tat is Nirguna Nirakara Avyaya Avinashi Brahma Chaitanya Shuddha Chaitanya. The pure consciousness is Tat. The next word is Tvam. Tat Tvam Asi. Tvam means you. Here you means, if you take the external superficial meaning, you means body or mind or so. Whereas if you take the inner meaning, Lakshyartha, that also is that pure consciousness. So, Tat is pure consciousness. Tvam also is pure consciousness. Aren't they both equal then? So, Tat Tvam Asi. One who experiences this is Jivan Mukta. So, he says, Evam cha Vedanta Vakyaihi Sadgurupadeshena cha Sarveshvapi Bhuteshu Yesham Brahma Buddhirutpanna Te Jivan Muktaha Ityartaha. Whoever understands this Vedanta Vakya, the what we call as Mahavakyas here, where there is an equation, Jivatma is equal to Paramatma. Wherever you come across this kind of equation, the sentence which has got this kind of equation, that is known as Mahavakya. So, understanding this Vakya, how? Sadguru Padeshena, not by our own selves. Because when we study, especially Vedas, which are slightly tough to understand, by ourselves if we study, then definitely there will be confusion. We may misinterpret. So he says, learn it from a guru. Then what happens when we learn like this? When we understand like this, Sarveshvapi Bhuteshu Yesham Brahma Buddhi Utpanna. In every bhuta, in everything that we see, we don't see this person, that person. We see only that Brahma. Then such a person is Jivan Mukta Ityartaha. It is decided that such a person is Jivan Mukta. But the student still asks, Nanu Jivan Muktaha kaha. But who is a Jivan Mukta? So the Guru answers, Yatha dehoham purushoham brahmanoham shudroham asmi iti drida nishchayaha tatha. Now he is talking about the ajnanis like us. How we have, and definitely we say that I am Jyoti. I am so and so. I am a teacher. I am a doctor. I am a wife or a mother or a husband or a father. Isn't it? We say like this. Drudha nishchaya. For sure. We are sure that I am either dehaha aham. I am this body, or purushoham. Here purusha is not that prakriti purusha. This is about the gender. Male, I am a male, or I am a female. This kind of identification. Brahmanoham, shudroham. I am a brahmana, or I am a shudra. This kind of discrimination. In 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself says that I myself have divided this society into 4 categories, but based on guna and karma. This we have already studied. Not based on by birth. My parents are Brahmins, I am also a Brahmin. My parents are Shudra, I am also a Shudra. No, it is not like that. Based on the karma and guna. Let us not go into detail about that now. So we are saying that I am a Brahmana, I am a Shudra. Like this, Drudha Nishchaya. No confusion at all, no doubt at all, guarantee. With confidence we say this. Similarly, Tatha, Naham Brahmanaha, I am not a Brahmana. Na Shudraha, I am not even a Shudra. Na Purushaha, I am not a male, I am not a female, I am not a transgender. Kintu Asangaha, I am the one who does not have any attachment. Sangha. Sangha is attachment. That is why we say Sat Sangha. What is that Sat? The Sat is what exists eternally. Past tense, present tense, future tense. You have attachment to that Sat. So we conduct or attend Satsangas. Why? The knowledge we get from these Satsangas should lead us towards that eternal. What is that? That pure consciousness. So here, this is I am Asanga. I don't have any attachment. Can any one of us claim like this now? No, not yet anyway. But one day we will claim that. Satchidananda Swarupaha, Sat Chit Ananda Swarupaha. The explanation of Sat Chit Ananda we have already seen. Satchidananda Swarupaha, Prakasha Rupaha. I am the Antar Jyoti. I am the one who is illumining the whole universe. In the midnight, there is no electricity. There is no other light also. Should anybody tell me where I am? Even though there is no external light, I know, I still have the awareness that I am sitting here or standing here or sleeping. And what about the thoughts? Are we not able to read our thoughts? Whatever the thoughts, by default, so many thoughts keep on attacking us. Are we not able to read them? That means there is light. What is that light? That is this pure consciousness. So he says, Prakasha Rupaha. Then, Sarvantaryami. Antaryami means the one who is there within. Sarvantaryami. If that consciousness is there within me, then definitely the same consciousness exists in everybody also, not only in me. That is the purpose of wishing anybody Namaste. Namaha te. Namaskara to you. To whom? Not to that individual, but that Brahma who is there in this individual. Not only in the individual, that Brahma exists everywhere, but we are identifying here in the presence with the help of this figure, a human figure or any animal or whatever it is. That is why Sanatana Dharma considers everything as sacred. There is nothing which is not sacred for us. Take a river, mountain, a rock, a stone, anything, an animal, a plant. We worship Ashwatha Vriksha. We worship Hanuman. Isn't it? According to Sanatana Dharma, Brahma is existing everywhere. Sarvantaryami. Who is that? He identifies himself with all these. Sarvantaryami Chidakasha Rupaha. Chit Akasha Rupaha. Chit is consciousness. Akasha. Akasha is not the blue sky which we see on top. This is space. The Panchamahabhuta Akasha. Can we find a place where space is not there? We can find a place where it is vacuum. No sound, no air. But subtlest of the Panchamahabhutas is space or Akasha. That exists everywhere. You construct a house in space. Space is needed. On ground you will be constructing, but the space is there. Where does the space go? Does the space, okay, a building is coming by, I am going somewhere? No, it doesn't go anywhere. It is there. Demolish the building. You see the space again. Did it come from somewhere? It was existing there. It continues to exist. It will exist. That is why Krishna compares Akasha to this pure consciousness. There is no comparison, but still closest to that is Akasha. So here I am that Chidakasha, the consciousness which is like the space. Dridha Nishchaya. Again, this person has got 100% guarantee. I am not a Brahmana, I am not a Shudra, I am not a male, I am not a female, I am not a transgender. But I am Asanga, Prakasha Rupa, Sarvantaryami, Chidakasha Rupa. That kind of, with confidence, he can claim that. We can simply use the word and say, I am not that. But we cannot claim it. Whereas a person who claims like this, how can he claim? Because of Aparoksha Jnanavan. Paroksha is indirect. For example, we read books, we listen. Oh, we understand something. Fire is hot. Okay, we understand. But Aparoksha Jnana is direct experience. A child, if you tell a child, don't touch fire, Deepa, don't touch, it is hot. The child does not know what you mean by hot. The child goes and touches that fire. Then the child understands, oh, this is the meaning of hot. Next time onwards, the child will not touch fire. Because that experience is there in the memory. That is a direct experience, Aparoksha Jnana. Similarly, not just by reading some books or listening to some satsanga. No. This is Aparoksha. He himself experiences this. Then such a person is called as Jivan Muktaha. So here he says that such a person will come out of the samsara. Samsara is raga dvesha. So he already claimed asanga. I don't have any attachment. We do have attachment. We have raga, we have dvesha. We like some people, we don't like some people. We like some object, we don't like some objects. We like some situations, definitely we hate some situations. Raga, dvesha. This is attachment. Now he has taken an insurance policy. Against all these, he has taken insurance policy. So he has got immunity towards his emotions, or whatever happens surrounding him, whatever happens in the world, ups and downs, they do not affect him. This is what is needed for all of us. Little by little we will learn and we will be going forward in this way. Suddenly one night itself, oh, you listen, everything will not occur here. Everything will not dawn. We have to keep on practicing. That is why Abhyasa Yogena tu Kaunteya Vairagyena cha Grihyate. 6th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says so. Because Arjuna says, Krishna, manas is chanchala, it is wavering. How to control this? Keep on practicing every minute. Keep on practicing. Then, discrimination. We should have a viveka. That is the first qualification to understand or to learn Tattvabodha or Vedanta. Viveka Vairagya, Shamadhi Shatka Sampat, and then Mumukshutva. Discrimination. With this discrimination, that capacity, we should be able to get some kind of Vairagya. Till now I was interested in the whole world. What is happening? What are they talking about me? Now slowly I know this is not permanent. Why should I spend my time on this? Something which is temporary. It should not affect me. Let them praise me, let them abuse me. I am not going to get affected. We may get affected, but still keep on telling our mind, I will not get affected. So like this, we should keep on giving training to the mind. That is what? Abhyasa. Then, what is the second advantage? Brahmaiva ahamasmi iti aparoksha jnanena nikhila karma bandha vinirmuktaha syat. Such a person who gets this kind of jnana becomes Jivan Mukta because of his experience. Then he is released from all the karma bandha. There are so many varieties of karma bandhas. So here Adi Shankaracharya says that such a Jivan Mukta is released from all these karma bandhas. So let us see what these karma bandhas. Anyway, there is a student over there who is asking what are these karmas? Karmani katividhani santi. Aha, are you asking me? How many types of karmas are there? Here karma means karma bandha, karma phala. Are you asking? Che Agami, Sanchita, Prarabdha bhedena trividhani santi. So the Guru is explaining now. There are 3 kinds of karma bandha. They are Agami, Sanchita, Prarabdha. In this Tattvabodha, Adi Shankaracharya is explaining about these 3 types of karma for a jnani or a Jivan Mukta. Now for us, we have not reached that stage. Since we are still ajnanis, so what will happen to us? This is important for us. We will take up about jnanis, karma bandhas and how they are destroyed, etc. in the next session. In today's session, we will learn the different karmas and what are they, how they affect us, etc. Generally, we use the word adrishtam. Drishta means what is visible. Adrishta is opposite of that, what is invisible. We generally use the word adrishta when something good happens. Oh, something good happened. Abba, my adrishta. My adrishta is good. So this happened. Adrishta is both good and bad, both are there, but generally we use like this. Now, according to the modern science, the scientists follow some kind of rules like physical laws. Law of gravitation, Newton's law, etc. It is not that after he discovered this particular theory or law, only then it started happening. For example, apple. He threw an apple and it fell down. Then he understood, oh, there is something like this law of gravitation. Then he announced, this is the law of gravitation. Before that, what was happening? Was the apple going up? Apple was always coming down only. But the law was discovered later. That's all. These scientists have knowledge about these physical laws. But our Sanatana Dharma is so great that it talks about another kind of law which is adrishta, which is invisible. That is known as law of karma. Very, very important for us to understand this kind of law. We may know Newton's law, or we may not know Einstein's, may or may not know any of those laws, physical laws. We have already passed the physics or chemistry, etc. We have to pass this exam here now. So we need to understand this law of karma. It is only in Sanatana Dharma and maybe one or two religions that they talk about this karma. Based on this law of karma, we have this rebirth concept. Many of the other religions do not even follow or do not even accept that there is rebirth. But Sanatana Dharma says, yes, there is rebirth that is dependent on law of karma. There are a few rules in this law of karma. Let us see what they are. The first one is, whatever good actions that you perform is considered as punya. Good actions you perform is considered as punya. Paropakaraya punyaya. Try to help the others as much as possible. We gain punya. In what way can I help? Any way. There is no restriction that you must help in this way or that way. People who are very wealthy can utilize money for the sake of poor people. Okay, we don't have that. In whatever way we can help, you have knowledge about something, share that knowledge with others so that the others also get benefited. No, that also we don't have. Okay. Give a beautiful smile. Listen to some people when they are in distress. They need somebody to share that they are a tough situation. Listen to them. Give them some solace. We can acquire punya in various ways. Then, if at all, we know this ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Okay, you were not able to help anybody. Don't trouble anybody. At least this much. Because like how the good actions that we perform creates punya, the negative actions that we perform will create papa for sure. We are depositing in the bank both punya as well as papa. Paropakaraya punyaya. Para upakara. Try to do as much help as possible. And the other one is ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Oh, I don't do any himsa at all. Very good. I don't hit anybody. I don't murder anybody. I am not a thief. I am not stealing. So, yes, definitely that is ahimsa only. But many times we hurt others. Simple examples. One of our friends, assume that our friends' children are not yet married. And I know that they are not married. Still, in the presence of so many people, I ask this question. Have you got your daughters married? already the person will have some pain there. Whatever the reason, whether the children have not agreed or they didn't get a good alliance or whatever reason it is, the parents definitely want the children to get married, and some kind of feeling will be there that, oh, we have not got our children married. And somebody asks like this, definitely we are hurting that person. What are we accumulating? Accumulating negative or accumulating papa. This is generally happening with most of us. Now the intention behind this is very important. For any, we call this as good activity, intention behind that is also important. What is the purpose of asking this question? In the presence of some other people, I want to put down that person. This is double papa. If at all the intention is, I have a groom or a girl, so if your children are not yet married, I can simply pass on that detail to you. You can contact them. If that is the reason, then we can call that person separately and then ask, not in public. So the intention behind that activity also is extremely important. I may construct a temple. Oh, people are saying, wow, Jyoti has constructed such a beautiful temple. Wow, so nice. She's so good. What is the intention behind this? Lot of money will be there. Many people will put lot of money in the hundi. I will get good name. All VIPs will be under my thumb. If this is the intention, even though constructing a temple is creating some punya, this will be papa for me. So there is a mixture of punya and papa because the intention is not pure. So whatever activity we perform, intention behind that activity must be pure. Many houses we see, we take care of our old parents-in-law or parents. How are we doing it? Grumbling. Yo, I have to do this. Why this person is still alive? Can't he die? Can't she die? See the intention. Anyway, we are taking care. Then why not we have a pure thought there? Another example is, children are married. How many years since your daughter got married? Around 8 years. No children yet? No. What is our problem? If they have children or not, are we going to take care? So why? If at all there is a child, that person will inform us. Joyously will inform. So why should we worry about it? Why do we need their jataka? See, by all these kind of talks, we are accumulating papa in our bank. That is why it is necessary for us to understand our scriptures, Sanatana Dharma. In the scriptures, what is dharma, what is adharma? It clearly says, Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yogaha, 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. What is Daivi Sampat? What is Asuri Sampat? It is important for us to know what they are. Not only, it is not sufficient if we know what they are. We should implement them. Try to get as many good qualities as possible. We have to develop. By default, we don't have. But having gone through this particular chapter of Bhagavad Gita, I know what is Daivi Sampat, I know what is Asuri Sampat. So I should not be sticking to some Asuri Sampat which is there in me. I know it is there. But I should try myself to get rid of this. That is why dharma, adharma, the discrimination is very, very important. When we go to the hospital, if I am not well, we go to the doctor. Then the doctor says, oh, this is the disease. The diagnosed now. So what should I do, doctor? Then the doctor prescribes some medicine and then he says, do this walking, 1 kilometer walking, 2 kilometers walking, do this exercise and take this kind of food. Don't take this food. Isn't it? He advises. If we follow the doctor's advice, good for us. If not, trouble. We are in trouble. We are ready to listen to the doctor's advice. So we have a wonderful doctor here in Sanatana Dharma scriptures, our doctors. What to follow, what not to follow. They say this, so it is for us to understand. How can I accumulate punya? Just by saying this loka samasta sukhino bhavantu or sarve bhavantu sukhinaha sarve santu niramayaha sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Let everybody live happily here in this universe. Nobody should be getting any dukkha. This should be coming from the pure heart. Not sarve bhavantu sukhina, some okay, vada. No, not mechanically chanting. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Just one line is sufficient. With that pure heart, if we chant, even once if we chant, we are accumulating punya. So why not we try all this? Very, very simple ways are prescribed in our scriptures. Why can't we pick up all this? Ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Himsa paramo adharmaha. Let me not trouble anybody, either physically or mentally. So this is the first law, rather first rule of law of karma. The good activities with good intentions will create punya. Bad activities with bad intention will create papa. And the next rule is, whatever punya that you have collected, that will be converted into favorable situations, sukha. Punya will be converted into sukha. Similarly, papa will be converted into dukkha. Whenever we come across any good situations, happy situations, aha, my punya, that is working now. But most of the time, it is only dukkha for us. When it is dukkha, say papa now. Papa is coming into effect now. Whose papa? My papa. Others' papa punya will not come to me. My punya papa will not go to others. It will be there in my bank only. Generally, what do we do? Whenever there is any difficult situations, sorrowful situations, why me? Why God has to select only me? We question like this. Whenever there is any pleasant, happy situations, do we question? Why me, God? That we don't question. Only when there is some kind of sorrow, then why me? So many times I have chanted this Ramanama or Vishnu Sahasranama, so many pujas I have been doing. But see how God is doing, and we put all the blame on God. From today onwards, I will stop chanting all this. No use chanting. There is no God at all. Now this is very, very important for us to understand that Sukha and Dukkha, we have given this order. God has not given us whatever we have done. Sukha in the form of good health, in the form of good family, good environment, happy thoughts, selfless thoughts, punya. Not only that, mental health is good, no depression at all. In the office, wow, good colleagues, very good boss. Family is good, office is good, relationship is good. With everybody, relationship is good. I am enjoying the relationship with every goddamn person, including my maid. Why? Punya. Punya that you have collected, that is coming into effect now or fructifying now. Similarly, sorrowful situations, tough situations, unbearable situations. Physical health is not good. Mental health is not good. Family is not good. Environment is not good. Colleagues are not good. Boss is always troubling. Relationship, not at all good. Fighting with everybody. Within one month of marriage, divorce. Why? We say it is because of this person. It has happened because of this person, that person. The moment there is dukkha, we are ready to point our fingers at somebody else so that I escape, I am saved. No, it doesn't happen. We may think like that, pointing out that person, he or she is responsible for this kind of situation in my life. Nobody else is responsible. We ourselves are responsible for this situation. Whether pleasant or unpleasant, we are only responsible. So the punya that we have collected is effective now. So we are having happy situations. Papa that we have collected, that is in effect now. That is why the sorrowful situations. This is the second rule. Then the third rule is, we cannot exactly say when they will have the impact on us. For example, a week back, I helped my friend. I went out of my way to help a friend. I also helped a stranger. Today, I am in trouble. My friend is not coming. Not only that friend, other friends are also not coming today to help me. I have helped, so I should get help today. No. That may not happen, may happen, need not happen. So when the punyas will come into effect, when these papas will come into effect, nobody knows. There is no particular law for this or rule for this. You have helped yesterday, today similar kind of help may come to us. It may fructify today itself, or it may fructify after so many births also. So there is no guarantee. This is the third rule. Now the fourth very important rule is, we can collect punya or papa only in human birth. Very, very important for us. Only in human births we can collect punya or papa. Not in any other births. Even an angel or a devata cannot collect punya or papa. Animal, plant, no way. All come here because of Prarabdha. What is Prarabdha? The next rule I am going to tell you. Whether animal or human birth. If an animal, let us say a cow is crossing the road, there is signal, red signal is there. Red signal for pedestrians is there, but the cow is happily, royally crossing the road. Can we punish the cow? We cannot, because we may hit the cow, but the cow will not understand, because cow does not know what is dharma, what is adharma, what should I do, what should I not do. That is not known to the cow. Or an animal is come with the software, built-in software. You cannot change that. Any animal for that matter has come with the software. No change at all. Only human beings have this free will, and special intellect is blessed by God. That free will, how do we use this free will? That is extremely important. So animals cannot gain punya or papa. Plants cannot gain punya or papa. Devatas cannot gain punya or papa. Whatever punya or papa that we can gain is only in this human birth. That is why they say it is durlabha, very, very rare. But having got this, we must utilize it in a proper way. Simply gossiping about somebody else, doing something nonsense, wasting our time. Life is short. We don't know how many more years we are going to live. As much as possible, we should collect punya now. For that, we should know how to collect punya. We should do that, isn't it? First understand what is dharma, what is adharma. Then try to follow dharma and try to collect as much punya as possible. If you go to a forest, there are so many variety of animals. Wild animals are there. One animal may eat the other animal. But still, there is harmony in the forest. It is peaceful. The moment the so-called intellectual human being enters the forest, everything is lost. Because we have become very selfish. So we are destroying forest after forest. And then we say, monkeys are coming. We see tiger on the road. Oh, we are so scared. Where can they go? They were living harmoniously. We are the ones who have destroyed their abode. So the fourth point is, human birth is extremely, extremely precious. We don't know whether we are going to get next birth as human being or not. There is no guarantee. At least I know now that I am a human being. So we should utilize this properly. This is the fourth rule. Now the fifth and final rule. What he talked just now. There are three kinds of karmas. Agami, Prarabdha, Sanchita. We will start with Sanchita. Sanchita is collection of punya and papas which we have committed in the previous so many millions of births. We don't know how many millions of births we have taken till now. In those past births, whatever punyas we have done, whatever papas we have done, everything is stored there. There is no confusion. My papa will not go to anybody else. It will be there in my name only. Look at this. The intelligence of this Brahma, Chaitanya. Everything is perfect. And that bag, Sanchita bag, it seems it is bigger than Himalaya. Then imagine how many punyas are there, how many papas are there. So Sanchita is a huge bag, collection of punyas and papas that we have committed in the previous so many millions of births. Next is very important for us, Prarabdha. Before that, Sanchita Papa Vinashaka Lingam, we Atat Pranamami Sadashiva Lingam, Lingashtaka. In Sanchita, Punya and Papa both are there. What should be destroyed now? Punya should not be destroyed. Only Papa should be destroyed. So that I become a better person in the, as we go, transmigrate from one body to another body, I should get a better and better birth. And finally, should come out of the cycle of birth and death. If Papa is there, I may go to a Varsa Janma, Varsa Yoni. Maybe animal. What happens in an animal? I cannot gain punya or papa. Then, only to experience that, whether it is sukha or dukkha, only to experience that, the other janmas are given. So here, what is Prarabdha? Now from the huge bag, Sanchita, a small bunch of punyas and papas are picked up. We are carrying that now. It is like going for a trip. For a week we are going to some destination. What do we carry? We carry some clothes or items which are needed for that 1 week. We don't carry the whole house items. So many items are there, so many dresses are there. Do we carry? No. All those we leave in the house. Only selected dresses or items that we need for that 1 week program, that we carry. We put it in a suitcase and carry that. That suitcase is Prarabdha. Whatever we have left in the house, that is Sanchita. Now this Prarabdha we are carrying. When do we start carrying the Prarabdha? Now for example, we have taken this human birth. When we leave this body, now you know what is death. Physical body we leave. We take the subtle body. Just before death, the next Prarabdha is selected. How the selection takes place, that nobody knows. How many punyas, how many papas, that nobody knows. But a bunch of punyas and papas are collected. That is now with the subtle body. Now the subtle body goes around based on this Prarabdha, which is meant for the next birth. Selection of the parents, selection of the type of womb or yoni, type of the environment. Everything is there in that bunch called Prarabdha. It is like the movie. We were watching a movie. I go to the theater and watch a movie. Is the movie happening there now? Movie shooting is already done, isn't it? Movie shooting is already done. It is only being projected on the screen now. We are seeing the already completed episode that we are watching now, sitting and enjoying or crying that now. Exactly the same. The Prarabdha bunch has got every minute detail of our this birth, including the words that we talk. Every activity that we do, that we don't do, everything is there in that small bunch suitcase called Prarabdha. Very, very effective. So it comes with us. The moment we leave this body, it comes with us for the next birth. See how it affects. For some pregnant women, after the scanning, the doctor, gynecologist says, this has to be aborted. There is some problem. So, that may be aborted. That is the Prarabdha of that baby as well as the Prarabdha of the parents. In some cases, the child is born. The child is born sick, some heart issue or something, may be alive for a few days and then passes away. Prarabdha of the baby, Prarabdha of the family. And some of us live happily. My father-in-law is there in my house. He is 95 years old. Not even one tablet. Absolutely no medicine at all. Perfect health. He is better than even me. Absolutely no issue. Prarabdha. So Prarabdha does not mean something negative. Both positive. Punya is there, Papa is there. That is Prarabdha. On the road, a street dog gave birth to 2 puppies. And the puppies were rolling on the road. After a few days, they became cute puppies. One day, a very rich couple was passing by car. So husband and wife looked at this cute puppy, picked up one puppy and took it to their house. And royal treatment for that puppy. You know how these puppies or pets are being treated, You should not call it it. Either she or he. He is going and we call that dog parents. You should not say dog caretaker. No, dog's parents only. and what kind of food that puppy was getting. Pedigree, very costly. And then, what about the plight of this puppy which was still on the road? Somebody threw something that was eating, and one fine day, it was running on the road. A car went on it and it died. Prarabdha of this dog is like this. Prarabdha of that dog is like that. See, the punya is more for the dog which was taken by those rich party. Because of some papa, it has taken the birth of a dog. But punya was more there. So even though it is born as a dog, it got royal treatment. What about the other puppy? Even though the puppies have come from the same mother dog, see the difference. So this is Prarabdha. Good or bad, it is Prarabdha. It is very important for us to understand this Prarabdha. Otherwise, we keep crying. When tough situations are there, difficult situations are there, we keep crying. Now we must understand this is my Prarabdha. Not somebody's punya or papa. I am not carrying anybody's punya or papa. I am carrying my own suitcase. And absolutely there is no confusion at all. When there is happy situations, we need not go overboard. We should not be carried away by that. Okay, my punyas are coming into effect now. My papas are coming into effect now. This we should be able to understand. That is why understanding of these karmas are extremely important for a sadhaka. Now this is Prarabdha. Agami. Agami is bhavishyat, future. Future is not tomorrow or day after tomorrow. This is like we are going for 7 days trip, isn't it? We have carried a bag, suitcase with us. Now what do? We find some nice items there. So I want to buy something there. There is no place in the suitcase. So what do? We buy a new bag. Having gone there, we buy a new bag, and whatever I buy there, all those are stuffed in the new bag now. Exactly the same here, Agami. We have taken birth here now. Sanchita, we have left at home. Sanchit from Punya or Papa from Sanchita cannot come to effect now. It is, we have kept them there. We have left them back. They cannot come now. From that Sanchita bag, nothing will come into effect now. Prarabdha, we have already taken a suitcase. One bunch we have taken. The moment we take birth, from then onwards, whatever activities we perform, that goes into Agami bag. In this also, some of them may come to Prarabdha. Some punya karya that I have done yesterday may come into effect today itself. But there is no guarantee. Like how you some plants that you plant, say some fruits. Papaya. Papaya may give me fruit within 1 year. Coconut, it will take many years. But at least we have an idea. Coconut after 5 years it may give some fruit. Whereas papaya after 6 months or 1 year, at the most 2 years. At least we have an idea. But this, we cannot have an idea. What punya karya that we have performed a few years back may come into effect today, or maybe after so many births also. There is no guarantee. There is no rule for it. Nobody has understood that rule, whether that rule is there or not. Our scripture says that there is no such rule at all. If at all it comes into Prarabdha, okay. What happens if it doesn't come into Prarabdha? When we leave this body, Agami bag goes to Sanchita bag. Now from that, again another Prarabdha is collected. That we carry and take another birth. If it is human birth, we collect Papa Punya and start one more Agami bag. Again leave that body. Agami goes to Sanchita. One more bag is selected or sent with us, Prarabdha. If at all it is not human body, then just spending that bag. Only spending. No Agami. Agami bag exists only for human beings. Because they don't need a bag. They are not collecting punya or papa. Whether angels, devatas, or animals or plants, they don't collect. How even the plants have this prarabdha. We had one huge neem tree in front of our house when we were in Hyderabad. Very, very huge one. And the leaves used to fall, the dry leaves used to fall. So the neighbors were complaining that we are not able to sweep the right in front of our house. It is there, leaves are fallen. So we thought, okay, we'll get it cut, removed. Before cutting a neem tree, we have to do some puja and all. We performed all those. And almost from the root itself, we have cut it. Within a year, that has come up again. See, the prarabdha of that tree is not yet over. Unless the prarabdha comes to zero, we cannot leave this body. The bag has to be totally empty. The suitcase that we carry for 7 days, generally we get it back here. But here, that doesn't happen. It has to become zero. Whether it is for a jnani or a ajnani, whether it is for an angel or a human or a plant or an animal, prarabdha bag has to become zero. Only then that person die or we leave the body. See, there are so many people who are bedridden. No awareness about anything. Today or tomorrow they may die. They have been saying like this for years together. Why? Prarabdha is not yet over. Unless the prarabdha becomes shunya or zero, whatever you do, no, you cannot leave the body. In the same way, however young we are, however healthy we are, if that prarabdha has become zero, we have to quit this body. So Sanchita is huge mountain which consists of both punya and papa. From that huge bag, we are getting only one small bag of again collection of punya and papa. How many punya, how many papa, nobody knows. With that bag we take birth, whether it is human or any other birth, prarabdha, we take with the prarabdha. Then, if it is a human being, then agami bag also we will have to pick up and then start storing punya and papa in that agami. Some of these that we have collected in agami may become effective in as prarabdha itself, or whatever is left over, that will be going back to Sanchita. This is how the cycle of birth and death takes place. Now what happens to a jnani? That we will see in the next session. Now in Prarabdha, we have what we have collected from Sanchita, that only is coming. So it is important for us to know dharma, adharma, vihitam, avihitam va, sarvametat kshamasva, jaya jaya karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva Manasa Puja, Adi Shankaracharya pleads there. Vihitam, what I am supposed to do, vidhi, I have not done. My duties, I have not done. I am extremely sorry for it. We have accumulated papa. What I am not supposed to do, nisheda, that I have done. That is also papa. Our duties, if we don't perform, that is papa. Our duties, what we are not supposed to do, that we are doing, that also incurs papa. And the intention behind any of the activity is very important. Now, assume that I have thrown a stone up. That stone will come and hit me. If I throw flowers, the soft flowers will come and fall on me. Pushpa Vrishti will be there on me. That is what we are doing. Punya there. Papa, that only is hitting me. Now, there are some people, rather our Sanatana Dharma itself says that there is something called astrology. So you can go to the astrologer and find out what is the parihara for this. What is the prayashchitta for this. I am facing lot of troubles. For the past so many years it has been like this only. Why is it like this? Please let me know. If the person is good in astrology, then that person may tell you what exactly it is, what should be done. But there is no guarantee that person is expert in astrology, because there are so many commercial astrologers now. Anyway, we are not talking about astrology, or we are not recommending that people should go to astrologer. But the thing is, if you have thrown a stone up and we know that the stone is coming and hitting me, what can be done? I can pick up another stone and throw that stone in such a fashion that the stone which is about to fall me will be driven away. Or when we have this kind of painful situations, there is wonderful painkiller. The doctor advises antibiotics. Infection is there, heavy infection is there. You will have to take 5 days antibiotics. Our scriptures are also giving us wonderful, wonderful painkiller. Extremely wonderful, awesome antibiotics. What is that? Namasmarana. The best painkiller is Namasmarana. The best killer of all these papas. Antibiotics for all these kind of infections is Namasmarana. So, most of us, rather many of us, many times come across painful situations. So why not we pick up this kind of painkiller? It not only reduces the pain when it is come, it is a precaution also. In advance, we are taking this painkiller so that no pain will affect me. So why not we pick up this painkiller? Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.